Day 429. Day ratings a 7. Ooh, just sit down. Let's see, where do we start? Got up, walked the pup. Didn't have any issues till later in the day with her. Got to work. Had a light lunch and then a protein smoothie. It was a protein shake, it wasn't a smoothie. Excuse me, it's just a shake. Had a banana for a snack. Some trail mix. I had a couple pieces of candy. I think I just needed more for lunch to kind of hold me over. Or something more for breakfast too to keep me going. I just felt hungry today. Then I got off work. Came back. Got some gas, and that was, I think, 47 or 48 bucks in the gas tank. So, oof. I'm sure that's not even bad. I know people that are paying 70s, 80s, 90s, probably even upwards of 100 in the hundreds. So, because I'm just used to paying the 30s, 25, 30s, and that was great. And now, yeah, 50 every time. Just, it hurts. It hurts the pocketbook. But, and came back. What did we do? Played with the pup a bit. Gave her a little bottle to kind of chew on, wear her out. While I was trying to clean up the stove, put some dishes away, sweep up real quick. Then took her for a walk, and then I was talking to one of the neighbors, and they were just saying, hey, if you find anyone else that's got an apartment for lease or renting out, let me know. And we had a little laugh because we've talked about it a few times. We said it's way too expensive to rent, especially here and anywhere else you go. And we talked about, or she had talked about the dog and how it's hard enough to find a place for the dogs. They either say 35 pounds, 45 pounds, or 50 pounds. And she said her dog is right over 50, like 52, 55, somewhere in there. And so that's the other part, is you find something that you like, find something that's you can afford, kind of in the right area, and you gotta try to find something that's also dog friendly. And they had mentioned something about some of them now are just doing like a dog interview to kind of see how they react, which I guess makes sense. You want to see how they act against other people, other dogs. So yeah, and then in the middle of that, someone was coming back from the mailroom with their dog, and their dog, I don't know, was excited, but I saw the dog out of the corner of my eye and tried to get Gamora, and she's like, calm down, we're okay. And before I could even get a hand on her, she was just flipped out, just totally freaked, and was just barking. And I don't think that they just kind of sat there and froze. I mean, at least they didn't walk towards her direction directly, but go around. There's like a little roundabout you can go around if you can see a dog's freaking out. So I tried to hold her down, and she just freaked out, and then tried to get her to calm down. Okay, just sit down, you're fine. And then it was just me and one of the neighbors again talking for another 10 minutes, and she was fine. She was just sitting in the grass, playing with the leash a little bit, sniffing. And then I think we saw another dog. I could see her kind of like stare, like, do I need to be worried? And it's like, no, come on, you're fine, you're fine. Got her to walk away, she's fine. But you could still tell she was huffing and puffing. So I was like, you're fine, calm down, sit, relax, calm yourself down. And then I was okay. And then, oh my gosh, came back, went for my run, got something to eat. Watched one of the end of the NBA games, Golden State and Memphis. It was a close game till about the last minute. And then Memphis pulled away. But then it was about that 9:30, the time I normally take the dog for a walk. And went outside, and one of the neighbors was right there. He was kind of on the other side of the complex. I don't know why they were there that late at night. I don't know, maybe I'm just being irritated and paranoid, but Gamora definitely, before she could even see him, was already like freaking out. I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Calm down. And this is the first time I've seen him there, especially at night. I've seen him there in the mornings, but it's like, what are you doing 9:30 at night on this side? Just, you don't think you need to be over here. I didn't say anything, but Gamora freaked out. I was already agitated that she's freaking out again. So I brought her in, got her off the leash, put her in the like kind of backyard for 5 minutes, let her cool down. One checked the front again, made sure that they were gone, and then brought her back out. She used the restroom, and then we sat down. Which I talked to her, said, you gotta keep your cool, you gotta stop freaking out. And then she's over here. I think she's worn out. She's a little exhausted, ready for bed. And it's also late, 11:47. But yeah, went for the run. Right after the run, went to the gym. I was in there for about 20 minutes. Did 3 sets of pull-ups, 2 sets of tricep extensions, and 2 sets of, it's like a chest fly press. So I got the weights and I went in, came back out, and did like a press, like a shoulder press, then came back. Just to get a little range of motion and just 2 workouts for one kind of deal. So I did that and then came back, tried to get something to eat. Had some shrimp with, it's like rice, chickpeas, and peppers. Man, it just took a little too long. It said cook 25 minutes with a tinfoil over it, which I didn't read before I bought it because I hate using tinfoil when I don't have to. Which is most of the time. And then you're supposed to take it out of the oven, stir it, and then cook it for another 15 minutes. I mean, it tasted fine. It just, I don't know. It took, so what is that, 40 minutes? It took 40 minutes. I thought it was only going to take 10 or 15, maybe 20. Anyways, I just kind of slowed the day down. Oh, but it was good. It was good. Just, I don't know if I'd buy another one. And just watching the Netflix show. Then trying to wind down to go to bed. I don't know why I'm not asleep yet. I didn't take a nap. But I going into Wednesdays get up the earliest day of the week, and just I thought I was going to go to sleep by 11. And I just was sitting out, had the lights off, and I just did not feel tired. And then finally said, like, okay, I got to turn the TV off. I got to walk away. Got to go lay down. So I was double checking the screen door, the front door, grabbed a sip of water. Threw some clothes in the not the washer dryer, but the bin, the dirty clothes bin. Got some running clothes ready for the morning. Logged my day on the whiteboard. And now we're here for the video. And we're ready for the day. Just gonna do one more set of push-ups. Gonna get at least to 130. So one more set left. I'm at 90. So the last set I usually do 40. And call it a night. Might use the massage percussion gun on my legs again. I found this giant knot in my hamstring. Still just trying to process after the race just what went wrong. I definitely felt my legs felt not heavy, not quite stiff, but just fatigued maybe. Because if I just slowly had just been working on it all day or standing on my legs, and by the end of the day you're like, yeah, I'm kind of tired. You've been using me all day. That's what it felt like. It just maybe so many miles of the week, and again, haven't had a recovery day. I think today it was 27 or 28 in a row of running. I think the smallest or the shortest amount of ran is 3 miles. And then now I'm trying to add in some fitness. So exercises and lifts and eventually, I think, build into getting more maybe plyometric type exercises in, like knee drives, or I don't know, like speed skaters, or there's another one where you kind of lean against the wall or a bench and you just drive your legs forward, like almost as if you're running up a hill. Because you got that forward lean, you got your on your toes, and you're just driving knees up, knees up, knees up, knees up. And so I'm trying to do little things like that to get my legs to feel fast, feel strong, and be okay being on the toes. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try out a new pair of, I wouldn't say they're new, but an alternate pair of running shoes tomorrow. These are the ones I've been wearing probably the last 3 or 4 months. They've got good tread on them, but just they're getting a little worn out there in the middle. And I mean, they're more of a road shoe, and I think on the track, it's just that rubber just gets eaten up more from the track. So I'm gonna try some other shoes and see if that helps. I'd like to at least save those for another long distance race, maybe another half if one comes up in the summer. So we'll see, but I'm gonna call it a night. Finish my push-ups and turn the lights off. Get ready for the track workout in the morning. Just run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night. Oh, one last thing. I started the Facebook group, running recovery runners. I don't know how I'm going to try to promote it yet. I tried to look for hashtags I could put in there to get people to find it, but I couldn't find anything where I could add them in after the thought. So I'm going to have to somehow start recruiting people to kind of come in and say, hey, like, leave your story here. Maybe leave like what you did to help yourself recover, or if you're looking for answers, if you just even got shin splints, ask the question and I'll try to respond, or other people will try to respond. Just little things like that. So as a start, we'll see what happens on the 3rd of May 3rd. We'll see where it's at in a month or 6 months in a year. That's it. Run your life with health and happiness. Have a good night.